guess where we're sat?
We're in the shower on Narrowboat Silver Fox.
This is our shower. It will be our shower once the plumbing is fixed. The first fix has been done, and that's what we're going to show you today.
Right, let's start with a quick diagram of the plumbing on board, and then we'll take a closer look at the boat itself. And let me just point out, it's drawings not to scale, right? Under the bow, we've got a 350 litre stainless steel water tank, and we fill that up using water points situated along the canal. From that main tank, we've got a single pipe taking cold water down the starboard side to the cold tap in the bathroom. And then another longer pipe goes from the main tank down the port side of the boat, and that supplies cold water to the shower and the toilet. Now that same cold water feed goes down the boat to the calorifier, where it supplies cold water to the tank. That's heated up and it gives us hot water for things like washing and showering. That cold supply pipe carries on, goes around the stern by the rear bulkhead and runs along the starboard side and gives us cold water for the washing machine and the cold tap in the galley. Right, from the calorifier we've got a hot water pipe running along the port side of the boat for the shower, and a second one going round the stern along the starboard side with hot water for the galley and bathroom hot water taps. And that's it, that's the basic layout of the plumbing system. Let's have a look at how it works on the boat itself.
Let's start right at the front of the boat. That's where our 350 litre water tank sits, just under the deck there. You can just see the outlet pipe for it down here, and we've got the first fixed wires ready to wire the water pump. Now the pump will sit just under the step as we come into Narrowboat Silver Fox from the bow. Got a water pump here, and you can just see the white pipe going out to either side. So the water tank, just under there, the water will come out through this pipe, split into this, and that will go down each side of the boat. We're going to follow its journey as it goes down each side and show you where it goes. Right, so I've come forward about 3 or 4 feet. I'm in the bedroom. The bed's going to be at this side. Remember that white pipe that came round from the water tank? Here it is, it's going down towards the galley and the bathroom. I wanted to show you these. This one with the little red tape around it, and there's another one just underneath. These are the kind of final point, the end point of the radiator feeds. So we've got like an out and back for the radiators, which are all going to be on this side. So this is like the end of it. So our final radiator is going to be just here on the side of the bedroom wall, and this pipe will deliver the hot water, and then this other one down at the bottom takes the hot water back into the tank to be reheated.
Right, so let me show you a quick outline of the heating system we've got on Narrowboat Silver Fox. It's just an excuse to use more chalk, you know. Now don't go leaving bad comments about my drawing not being to scale. I know it's not. Okay, in total then we've got 4 radiators, all going on the starboard side of the boat. The first 2 are by the dinette next to the galley, and in the saloon just by the sofa. We've also got a towel rail being installed next to the sink in the bathroom, and the last of the radiators going in the bedroom where I've just showed you the end of that pipe. Now at the stern we've got a calorifier that heats up the domestic hot water, and in the engine bay we've got the Eberspacher diesel heating system. Now the Eberspacher heats up the water for the radiators, and it pumps it round in a circuit to each radiator and the towel rail, and then it comes back, gets reheated and recirculates to keep the boat nice and warm. And that hot water also helps to heat our domestic hot water by coiling through the calorifier. Simple, innit?
Now I am under, well, I'm literally where the bed will be. Alright, so the double bed is going to be here. We're on the other side. You can see the other cold water feed coming down from the water tank down towards the galley. This is going to be the hot water feed for the shower. And then just on my right hand side here, I don't know if you can see this under here, this is the waste for the shower water. So the shower water comes out of here. If I just shuffle across a little bit, you can see the feed for the gulper pump. Yeah, that takes the water. That's a good impression, isn't it? It takes the water out of there, shuffle around again. It will come out through the pump and out into the canal on that side there. Right, I've gone from the bedroom, we're just talking about the shower, into the bathroom. This is where the sink is going to be, the vanity sink. So you can see quite a few pipes coming in here. Let's just run through them. It's not very complicated at all. Right down at the bottom, we've got these two for the central heating. Remember, we've got the one that brings the hot water down to the radiators, and then the other one which takes it back to the water heater. That's these two at the bottom. These two that we've got curled round, don't forget it is just first fix, so these are going to be fixed in properly. The one with the red tape, that's the hot water. Now that's coming down from the hot water tank down this side. The one that's coming in is the cold water feed. Remember, this one goes back to the water tank. Now you can see that this ends here. It's just a one way from the water tank, and it just means that they don't have to take a separate cold water pipe all the way down that side and then around and then all the way back up just to this.
Shiny.
Sean's in the bathroom. I don't know why we call it a bathroom, because it's a
shower room.
We haven't got a bath. I'm going to miss a bath. So we've got this lovely, shiny, sparkly shower enclosure.
Gorgeous.
It is really nice. It's all fixed into place and it's been squared off. If we just scroll down a little bit, you can see we've got a 900mm quadrant shower base.
Tons of room.
Tons of room in there. We showed you the gulper, whale gulper pump just on the other side, so you can see the waste out there. That's where it goes out. Scroll back up again. Come on then, get that back washed. Come down to the galley. Where I am now, I'm kneeling kind of where the washing machine is going to be. This is the cold water feed for the tap and for the washer. I've got the electrical point for the washing machine. Just down here, this one with the red pipe, well, the red tape, that's where the hot water comes from, for the hot water tap for the sink. And then we've got the feed and return pipes for the radiators just down there. We started at the bow with the water tank, and we've worked his way back towards the stern, showing you all the pipes along the way. This is where most of the action is happening. This is our water tank, very well insulated. I'm going to talk you through it because it's actually not that complicated. Down at the bottom, these black pipes come in from the engine back to the engine. So as the engine's running, it heats the water, and this warm water comes into the tank and heats the water that's in the tank that we're going to use for like showering and washing pots and things. That water comes back out then and goes back down towards the engine and gets reheated, and then it comes back in again. So it's like a process, and it helps to warm the water. It's quite efficient. The two white ones that you can see above that, they come from the Ibisbacher, the water heater. So the diesel heats that water, that comes through, and it's the same process as the engine. So it brings the warm water in to the water tank, it heats the water in the tank, and then it loops back around and goes back and is reheated. It's like a process as well. So this water also heats the radiators. So you can see these pipes coming down here at the back. So it comes back out, it goes through the Ibisbacher, it warms up, and it goes down to the radiators, warms them up, comes back, gets reheated, heats the water. It's quite an efficient system when you think about it. There's some other pipes on here. I'm not going to go into too much detail. One, basically, it's what we call a blend, and it kind of stops this on the top from getting too hot and scalding us. We've got a little thermostat, we can turn that up and down, so the cold water can kind of blend with the hot water to stop it getting too hot and scalding us. And then just above that, we've got a couple of header tanks. One is just really an expansion tank for the hot water, so if it gets too hot, the pressure doesn't get too bad and it self-releases. And the other one at the top there is the header tank for the Ibisbacher, so that's for the hot water and the radiators. That's the plumbing then. That's the first fix of plumbing, and it's pretty easy, isn't it? We've done this vlog for two reasons. One is for you, and the other
For us.
is for us. We want to know where all the pipes are.
Yeah.
So by filming this vlog now, we've got a record of where everything is in future, which is good. It is going to be easier for us because all the main kind of filters and pumps and elbows and joints and everything like that are going to be accessible. So if we have any problems or we want to change filters or pumps, any maintenance in future, we're going to have an easy access point to do that and check for leaks,
Yeah.
which is important. Electrics is coming next, and the fit out continues. So please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Stay with us and like if you liked it, and we'll see you next time.
See you later, bye.
Hello! That sounded really enthusiastic.
Did it?
Yeah. On Narrowboat Silver Fox.
So the spots.
Everything starts at the bow and down towards the Birmingham. Going out into the canal. Going out into the canal. Going. Once all this is installed, we're going to have pancakes.
You didn't see me.
Yeah, I did see you. I was ignoring you. You look well on Wheel of Fortune, you know, and
Oh,
demonstrating
just
the
doing
prizes.
that.
You could win this delightful tease, mate. Just go right down to the bottom. Start that one again.
Shine.
The electrical feeding for the shower. It's up there. Towards the kitchen tink, kitchen tink. We started down at the bow, or at the front of the bow, not the back of the bow, front of the bow. Started at the front.